better give me some good polls here. I'm gonna end somebody.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, normally on a Tuesday or Thursday, I'd be playing, like, the main game I stream, but my dumbass forgot to charge my controller, so I can't do that. So I'm going to be doing something a bit different on Bromnia today. I'm going to be doing, after I do, like, fucking a couple pulls real fast, I'm going to be doing a challenge mission, because I did not expect to get a hold of a character that I got their full kit for in, like, 4 pulls. So now I'm kind of stuck having to use the character. I already maxed them out and I already built them up completely. So I'm going to take them into a challenge mission and see what a challenge mission is like. Now, a challenge mission is the new extra content they added to this game with the new updated burst weapons and shit. It's supposed to incentivize you to get a bigger roster. Is it going to work? Probably fucking not. But it's there. And I'm going to attempt one. Well, I might attempt 2, actually, because depending on how we go the other one. How's your day, Senor Zimatorn? Oh, well, it's going, it's alright.
These polls are actually good. Oh, hi, guys. I'm opening, like, supply packs right now.
Yeah, so he's playing Gears of War 4, doing loot boxes. Supporting surprise mechanics, I guess.
Well, no. Do you even know how they work in Gears 4?
I do. I play Gears 4.
Then you wouldn't say that because that's factually incorrect.
By just supporting the idea, you support all of it, Mangler.
I mean, I like the progression system of the Horde class skills. I like being able to do twice as much damage against the AI on higher difficulties when does start becoming stupidly strong for no reason.
Yeah. But no one cares about that shit. We all care about the cosmetics in Gears of War 4, and the cosmetics were ridiculous. Did you see that for Gears of War 5? They're selling a Carmine pack for $8? It's like downloaded to like 2 stars, and I'm like, why?
See, my general thing with microtransactions is that as long as you don't sell non-cosmetic buffs to, like, I guess the meta playlists of your multiplayer with player versus player, I don't have a problem with you as long as it's not too expensive for the cosmetic stuff. That's where I draw the line. I don't have a problem with non-cosmetic stuff in modes with player, like cooperative player stuff versus AI, as long as the AI are balanced around the benefits that you're giving. So they need to be strong enough to handle the buffs that you as the character are receiving.
Aren't they only that? Oh, I got it. Aren't they only that strong, like at the highest level, though?
Not necessarily, because remember, like every 10 waves, the Horde gets buffed. They get like double the health, then double the accuracy, then double the damage, and then they get like a 0.5
for your first
boost.
10 waves, you're gonna be stomping out hard.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be stomping on like normal though. On like hardcore, they're also like way more aggressive. The AI is more intelligent. Like wave 20 of like hardcore, even with max buffs, is just like if you don't camp, you're fucking dead. Like if you run out there, you're basically dead. Let your teammates. Max buffs or not.
Got her LD. How's everyone's in me? Oh no, we only have 2 people watching right now. I think Mangler's one of them. So right now it's just you, me, and Mangler triple.
Am I even watching?
If you're not watching, there's someone else.
Nope, I'm not watching. So
right.
let me join the chat.
Hang on. There we go. So this is actually Ultimisa's LD weapon. I was not planning to get this at all. I just threw one multi-pull to try and get it, but honestly, I have gotten super fucking lucky with LD weapons. That is pretty fucking good. I mean, you know what? I gave Squall a fuck ton of shit because he sucked ass without his LD weapon. So you know what? Maybe her with her LD weapon, maybe she'll actually be competent. Boy can dream.
Hey Triple, how you doing? I do like that once you get all the skill cards for an item and it gets upgraded to max skill, once you start unlocking supply options for the class skills, and you get extras for that skill, you can scrap them for basically free scrap. So the better you are at the game, like the more that you've done in your progression system, the more you get rewarded in the supply drops. So you can literally alter the RNG of the supply drops by upgrading more of the things to their max skill. Of course, it only really works for most of the common skills because there's like epic things that require way more like resource to make. But eventually, if you grind long enough, you'll have all of them.
I mean, I did play Gears of War 4, so I know more or less how the game works. Hello, John.
Well, like I'm just saying, you probably only interacted with the bounties, the characters, the emblems, and the weapon skins because the class skill system is not available in multiplayer.
Well, I mean,
It's only available in horde mode.
I played Horde with you that one time.
That one time.
I mean, we played like 3 games that day, so I don't want you to give me shit. Don't give me shit.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you didn't get a fully upgraded horde character. If I gave you the power, you'd become consumed by it. Like, dude, like, imagine me giving you a fully upgraded scout class. You have 100% more health, 100% health regen.
Anything on version
20.
Oh, hang on. Anything on the versions of V video yet? I already said this, or no, I don't think I said this yet. So
The virgins of V.
I mean, that's how he spells it. That's how I'm gonna fucking read it. So me and Mingler were planning to do it, but apparently a chapter just released last weekend, and it's still not translated yet. So we're just gonna wait for that chapter before we just do all the ones we've missed.
No.
Actually, I wanna bring in Ultimisi.
Yeah, anyway,
see if she works. Go ahead.
I could give you like 100%. Well, let me go to the freaking class skills to see what we have for scouts. All right. So what I have is like 120% health, 26% speed, but I think you could buff it to like 40% at max upgrades. Okay. 20% increased speed, 225% melee damage, 55% melee reduction damage, and then you could even like give yourself the ability to cloak, and then give you 120% shotgun damage. So, I mean, when you have that much power on your body at one point in time running around on lower difficulties, you feel like a god. And it's very,
fair enough.
It's very, addictive. Okay. Soldier class is also super fun as well.
Okay, so that is her LD weapon, and that's supposed to make her way better, because all LD weapons do that for people. So let's see if she's actually competent now.
Will Mangler transform into a lagger on this episode of Zimatorm stream? Stay tuned to find out.
Who do y'all think would win, Sparta or Bardock? Is that what are we talking like Timebreaker Bardock, or are we talking like base Bardock? Because base Bardock, like, that's not even a fucking question.
Base Bardock doesn't even beat most of his own verse. And there's like 2 different base Bardocks now due to Dragon Ball Super. One who is even weaker than the other one. Like, I think Seth actually did a video ranking all the Saiyans, which was surprising.
I did watch his video, and I kind of disagree with it slightly, because it's a little confusing how he numbers them.
Well, some of them are kind of weird, because he numbers them based on, like, descriptions from some of the guides, but I think some of those are not really, like, consistent.
He rates Raditz above Turlos, I think, in that video. Or he rates Raditz above Bardock, despite the fact that Bardock is more powerful than Raditz. He uses, like, their, like, standing there, and it's super fucking weird.
I think he was talking about Bardock at the beginning of the story in Farther Bardock, and then I think he put a later version of Bardock that was, like, the one that becomes, that gets, like, a power level of 10,000. That's the one that, like, tries to fight Frieza.
If he did, I did not notice that.
It's also the fact that, I was going to say, he mentions that Raditz is considered a low-class warrior, but he becomes an elite-class warrior by the time he goes to Earth. He's just the weakest elite-class warrior they have access to.
Okay, this is what kind of pisses me off. The free turns doesn't apply to LDs. I always fucking hate when they do that shit. You continue, Mangler.
Yeah, no. Bardock completely slaps Sparta with a power level of 1,000. You heard it here, guys. Sparta is not even planet level. Fucking gets destroyed.
After watching his video, I did feel like actually doing a ranking all DMC minor demons based on power and who'd be the strongest.
That's gonna be kind of hard after like some of them are not too bad because there's like I think there's like descriptions in some of them that say in 4's graphic book that actually state like the blades are stronger. The blades and the assaults are stronger than the frosts. So with that and like the furies, it'll be easy to label them.
Are you referring to the freaking the lizard ones with the shield?
Yep. Apparently they're confirmed to be stronger than the frosts. which
I'm gonna get scammed for that.
I'll get it to you, but it's
That sounds like a lot of hoopla to me.
it, I know. No, I saw that. Kyle told me that because he was reading stuff from. He had the DMC4 graphic. I think he had like the full collection art book, and I was just like, I need come again.
Azra, if you got fucking Azra, if you got Orochi, I feel so bad for you. Orochi fucking blows. All right. So this is the mission I came here to fight on, and I'm not looking forward to this because the only support character we can use for this mission, because we need to be dual boosted, is Deuce, and she's like the worst support character in the game, and she has been the worst support character in the game since she came out. But she's the only one I could use. Oh, I am not looking forward to this in the slightest.
What kind of name is Deuce?
It's meant to be German too.
Okay, maybe that's why I don't understand it.
Okay, fuck me.
Hmm.
Who do I bring into this one? Because I can't bring in him.
Years 4. How to turn your assault rifle into a heavy machine gun.
How? He plays better than the Nest Saga characters? Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy, Azura? You're fucking insane, my dude. Like, I mean, if you want to say he plays better than Ignis, fine. I haven't built up my Ignis. Oh, Orochi Yori. That's a good thing right there. You got a fucking great character there. All right. Nameless is good. Did not get Saki, so I don't know what Saki's deal is. Okay. Fuck, I can already tell I'm in for a bad time. We're using Squall again because Squall's a little better than fuck. He's a little better than the actual other fucking than Garland, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and bust out the Concerto. The King Cerberus is my favorite weapon in DMC5 besides Devil Sword Dante. Saki is busted infinite combos. Does he actually have infinite combos? I don't know who has infinites in that game, ironically enough. Alright, let's go ahead. Alright. Bust down that comment. This is the new character I just got. Have not used him really outside of the other one, the other Chaos I completed, but I was ultimately using that was mainly carried by the white-haired chick I use for all my events. Okay, so now he's there. Now, what this character does is a little interesting. I'm going to demonstrate it once. I'm going to save these for later. He can just straight up delete turns. They made a character who just straight up deletes the enemy's turn. As you can see, the turn disappeared completely. So I'm supposed to fucking base that together.
So he's just a Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
Essentially, yes. Mm-hmm. Only the finest type of characters.
Oh, I remember the times when I would summon my my Archfiend King Calamity and then activate the effect. That means your opponent can activate any cards for the rest of the turn and watch them cry as this 4,000 attack monster proceeds to blow up their entire board.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Am I right, Mingler?
Mm-hmm. You're damn right.
I can just imagine you like just looking at your screen like you're goddamn right. Lovely Mei Lee and Lovely Alice. I have Lovely Alice, but I never use her.
No BS, the Ice Age move where Dante makes an ice shield around him makes him literally impervious to everything, even Virgil's Judgment could end is useless against it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what Ice Age has always been meant to do, is just like a perfect shield against everything.
Alright, let's go ahead and
super useful. It's just as good as it was in 3. Which,
I don't think I've ever used Ice Age, even in, I mean, I didn't even use it that much in 3, actually, couldn't think of it.
I mean, it's really only that useful sometimes when it's like surrounded or when you're like in DT in 3, so that you can perform the move faster. Or I guess if someone's about to do, because there aren't like a lot of super moves in DMC3 where someone is preparing to do something. Because like even when Virgil's doing like the whole dimension cut thing, like I mean I guess you could use it with Flicker if you have that, or you could use it with a Cerberus if you have it out. But this is also like a Dante that has access to like Royal Guard and like Trickster, so those kind of neg Judgment Cut in 3 as well. So you got to be really skilled with Royal Guard to like guard a Judgment Cut. The timing is super tricky.
Okay, he hasn't killed us yet. Let's go for a turn delay. Why not?
Cerberus is pretty good in DMC3. That revolver in DMC3 is like nut worthy. It's got great damage. Also, I think it's like million. It's either million carats or it's like the crystal. Whichever one initiates the first couple ice crystals coming out. That move is so good. As like a launcher.
You know, I seem to recall you fucking talking a lot of shit about King Cerberus, and then you fucking lost in the Bloody Palace to King Cerberus, if I remember correctly.
What are you talking about?
Oh man, I guess I'll have to take a look at the actual stream later, but I'm pretty sure I have.
No. What does me talking shit about King Cerberus have to do with me complimenting Cerberus's like ice crystal moves in DMC3? How are those two things even related to each other? Other than that, they're both Cerberus.
It's all related, Mangler. It's all related.
I'm trying to find the tie-in. Help me understand.
Hang on. I'm currently focused over here, so maybe I just misheard you.
Yeah, Azara, I meant like the... So, Ice Age is good against moves that you know that are coming and have like a good wind-up. So in DMC5, Ice Age is way more useful than it is in 3 because there are so many bosses that have like super moves that are just like, hey, you know, I'm gonna attack. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I know you're gonna do this, so Ice Age. And you just iframe through it. And they can't do anything. They just have to sit there and wait for you.
I don't know what that is. Are you referring to the All-Star Selector? Because that comes out every so often. That's not like guaranteed at any point.
Do I want the heavy? Do I want... No, I don't want the heavy. Actually, I'll go with Sniper.
It's kind of super freaking annoying that every time I take a turn, I get sent back one.
What is a turn?
Well, in a turn-based strategy game, you see me. Oof, hang on.
I should be using Explosive Headshot. Like, I don't know why I don't. Magic Bullet is not that good. I am a fool. Targets you take 50% more damage.
Fuck. Okay. We should be safe for now for me. So I'll just go ahead and focus on dropping down his... Perfect. Alright, perfect. So then now we can just use Squall right now to... Oh! Yeah, I know how... Okay, yeah, I think I know how to do that. Yeah. You gotta get soul from all-star characters, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to get Lady Yashiro. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That comes out every now and again. You're gonna have to wait for that to come back again. That has not come back in a while. Let's go Mega Flare. So that's unfortunately just gonna be... You're gonna have to wait for it. Alright, do we have our EX up? Alright, let's go ahead and use that next turn. Let's go ahead and use Crystal Idol, actually. Beautiful damage numbers. Do you have your EX up? You do not have your EX up. Let's go ahead and use the HP plus. Alright, Soul Trigger. Unfortunately, they can coup themselves, so it's not very good for me, but let's go ahead and use this. Hopefully it's our... I hope this is gravity-based. It's not gravity-based, son of a bitch. But we still got the damage numbers we needed. That's fine. I don't like that they're both focusing. I also want Halloween Yashiro, 97 Yashiro, not really Orochi Yashiro. Wait, so do you like Yashiro as a character? I mean, it's fine if you do. I'm not trying to say anything by it. I'm just asking. Shit. Alright, we gotta use the HP plus attack. Alright, so hopefully she'll survive that, but I'm not having too many high hopes here. Let's go ahead and bust up the salt barrel. Alright, she should survive that then. Yeah, but she's not gonna survive that next. Or, well, actually, it's not even gonna be on me, it's gonna be on him. Fuck. Oh, fuck me. That, oops. Okay. Okay. Oh. I don't know. I haven't played too many of the other King of Fighters games. Okay, so we're going to try that again. We're going to get rid of Deuce, and we are going to add in Garland. I don't expect this to work, but I'm curious to see if this actually would make a difference. We are missing our Adamantial 65, so maybe like by getting that, we could actually do something here. But let's see how it goes. Alright, so first things first, let's just start things off with solid barrel. Are they all on Garland? Fuck me, they're all on Garland. Let's go with the forehead melee attack. I will join voice chat. What are you on about, Jim?
80% damage. It's kind of nice.
Okay, nice. He deals good damage, but he's way too single focused, so let's go and pop another one of these. No, Skull's gonna break. Damn it. 2 breaks in a row? 3 breaks in a row. Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Open that comment. Okay, fuck, we got used to buying the chaos. I was kind of hoping we would be able to get the proliferation. Oh yeah, someone's trying to say Yukara from Persona is trash. I never played Persona. For all I know, that person's right.
I mean, John, if we just use like a lot of gameplay Dante, then gameplay Dante nigs like too many things in fiction. But then again, you could probably use that argument for most video game characters due to gameplay mechanics.
That argument would just extend to all gameplay characters.
It would just really be like, it would just come down to who has the most moves with the most iframes. So.
My iframes will surpass the heavens!
Probably just Cage 2 Sora then, because that man can literally sit inside of Comet for 1,000,000 years, pop ethers, and then do Comet again. And it's just iframes, iframes, iframes. Of course, his attacks wouldn't be strong enough to kill anything, so he'd just be prolonging the inevitable until he runs out of items.
Does he have no insta-kills?
Well, like, none of his moves are, like, death hacks things or anything, or they're not, like... They just do set damage. So...
How embarrassing.
I know. Absolute safety, but no offense. Where is the last enemy? Oh, he's dead.
By that logic, Tekken surpasses DMC? No.
How many iframes does Tekken have? Because I remember...
Does Tekken even have fucking iframes?
I was gonna say, like, Tekken's just a fighting game, so really all it has is just like a block button, which consists of moving backwards.
Bold of you to assume that block button fucking works. Guess who just
It's
bought
just like
fucking
every
Mortal
other fighting
Shell?
game. Then.
I don't. The fuck is Mortal Shell?
Kill 10 enemies in any 30-second window.
Def Jam is a fuckload of iframes? Well, we're not talking about Def Jam right now.
Well, I guess if we use Super Dante as a costume, technically he could never die because he would just Super Dante from actually like even DMC5 Dante has unlimited trickster dashes. So.
But you said iframes as a whole. I could have sworn I was talking specifically right now about Tekken because he brought up Tekken. It's a brand new game that came out 2 days ago, Zim. Oh, is it?
You're a brand new game.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Don't worry about it.
Let's go and bust a crystal idol. Alright, so I just deleted 2 turns. Fantastic. Ah, damn it. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't encase themselves. He means pimps a baby? I don't know what to say. It's like Dark Souls, but also not Dark Souls.
Souls characters would die in a contest of iframes really quickly because as soon as they run out of stamina, they're dead.
Is there no way to just get infinite stamina?
Nope. It's just increased stamina recovery. I don't think it ever gets to a point where it's like instantaneous.
So
and I do all the stacking.
By all video games, what you telling me? Fuck.
Pretty
man,
much.
Look at that small.
Especially if you got a bad build. Since it's an RPG, I can completely make that argument. There's a lot more bad builds than there are good builds in pretty much every game.
Hang on. Oh, I lost my Bind to Chaos a while back. Are you fucking kidding me?
Twice Event was saying the game that came out is like Dark Souls.
Yeah, he's saying Mortal Shell, but I've never even really heard of it.
Another Souls-like game, just what we needed.
You don't sound too pleased about it, Mangler. Isn't that your favorite game fucking type?
Kind of already seen it all before at this point.
Damn.
Not that we weren't seeing it before Souls came around or anything, but like,
Zim, bag ad list for a PC port of Persona 3? Why would I do that? I'm not even interested in the game itself.
You must.
Well, Mangler, in this game, you're Slender Man. I can't tell if that's supposed to mean like you're Slenders and you're a skinny person, or you're playing as the actual Slender Man.
How did you know? Did you know I play as the actual Slenderman?
Because you hate emulation? No, I don't. I'm playing on emulator right now.
Guys, we just call that hypocrisy.
I don't hate emulation. Not trusting your guys' fucking spyware is not the same thing as hating emulation.
Oh, but I'll trust this spyware over here because it's so much more credible.
Actually, I did thorough research on the matter. So don't you feel stupid? Says the man who can't play on a PSX. Yeah, you literally fucking skinny and you have no fucking face. Have you seen this fucking beard? BlueStacks has a Trojan. No, it doesn't.
That is a lot of ammo. Oh, that is a lot of bullets entering my skin.
No, it doesn't. You're saying it has a Trojan virus, or are you saying like it has a Trojan program within it? Because again, I did my research and no one mentions anything of the sort. I meant the player character Immortal Shell, you fucking idiot. I mean, yeah, I knew that. I was making a joke. Can't really help you out there if you don't get a joke there. Also, you used the wrong fucking version of your Trojan within it. What the fuck? Okay, so what does that mean though? Like, what are you trying to say with that? Play me in chess? What the fuck? What does that have to do with anything?
Test your might on the board. My previous high score is 800.
Okay. No. Now hang on a minute. Like, are you just gonna ignore what I just fucking asked you? Like, you say it has a Trojan, but what the fuck do you mean by that? Do you mean a Trojan program, or do you mean a Trojan virus? Because I know it doesn't have a virus in it. Hang on a second. Let's delete these terms. That's better. I mean, virus. What the fuck? No, you're fucking absurd. It's one of the safest emulators you can use. What are you on about? Like, okay, so it might have had something once. I'll agree. I doubt it. What the fuck are you on about? Do you even have the program? Have you actually scanned the program or done any research on it besides just I don't like BlueStacks? Why was I mentioned? He mentioned you specifically to play chess with him. And if I did have a virus, I did have the program. Okay, yeah, so when did you have it, though? Hang on a second. How am I going to do this? I could just go for another turn delete, but I feel like I kind of want to save it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to... Fuck. Wait, how good is this? Oh, fuck me, that's actually pretty good. Alright, let's start red token.
I love that headshots count as executions. Means I can do all the challenges by just being good.
Alright, let's try. Okay, so we're actually pretty close to winning this one. We might actually be able to beat this challenge mission. Who knows? As long as he has an HP. Okay, it's 20,000 or less. Holy shit, I was gonna fucking blow a gasket. Okay, so... Oh, just because one of the best chess players are Norwegian doesn't mean all Norwegians are good at chess, you racist. Is it? I'm going to say something. I'm not sure if I should say it or not, but I'm going to do it anyways. Isn't Norwegian a state? Like... Is that even a real race?
Ooh, that's a headshot.
It's a country? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it's a... Alright, fair enough. That's not a race, though. Hang on 1 second. Hang on. Everyone shovel fast. Okay, I'm gonna do Rough Divide.
Mangler, play a real Shin Megami Tensei game. Okay, I'll go play some DMC. I'll go play some DMC in a little bit.
Okay. That's gonna break him, but it's not gonna be an HP attack. All right. We still have one turn delete. Yeah, we still do. All right. Let's go ahead and just use the HP plus attack here, because he's not in a shell. So I think we'll be good to go here. Because I guess Garland just hard counters the stage. Huh? Go figure. I was not expecting that.
Of course, he says DMC. Well, that's the only SMT game I know. I don't see what the problem is here.
Okay.
Play what I know, what I know, what I play.
Wow.
That
okay.
looks like a bomb. That is a bomb.
Are you talking about what you're looking at?
Yeah. I just saw a drop shot and I'm like, that looks dangerous. Oh my goodness, that is dangerous.
Hang on.
You know, I thought the ability to mark multiple targets as like a sniper would be useful in Horde, but like, it's only useful depending on what level you're on, because I'm on canals, and like a lot of the level is sectioned off behind pillars and stuff, so I can't mark enemies correctly because the area's not wide enough.
I did actually not expect to clear this with this team comp. I thought Deuce was going to be the proper team comp for this one, but I guess Garland's knockback just counters their knockback. Let's not act like DMC is the best series no matter who it crosses with.
I mean, I didn't say that or insinuate it. I just
But
said
I
DMC is the
will!
only SMT game I'm aware of.
Wow.
Or not aware of. The only SMT game I know how to play.
Well, we got ourselves a 1 burst token. Holy shit. That's the first burst power token we will get. Nice quiet. That's a guy with no fucking. Let's see if we can find anyone who's actually playing the game right now and see if
Imagine such a galaxy brain move as killing the last enemy on the level when they shoot an explosive at you, and the wave ends, thus giving you free iframes to avoid death. Truly.
Okay.
I'm on top of the world.
Let's go ahead and bring in my version of the character. Yeah, I have voice lines too. I have voice lines too, fucker. Okay, so I see we've all maxed out this character. Plus, that Cenobite who defeated Pinhead at the end of Hellraiser 2 was being controlled by Leviathan and had to revert Pinhead to his human self just to kill him. I never watched Pinhead. Or I've never watched Hellraiser, actually. You ever watch Hellraiser?
Well, I don't see a swarm mark. What's the enemy? Oh, it's a carrier. Of course it's a carrier.
Nero is toxic, but everyone else is cool.
What universe?
I can name 5 characters that can bitch slap all of DMC. Grim, Pale King, no. Well, actually, my book would win in the later chapters, but or like not chapters, like way into the series. But
I'm planning on it winning.
No, like it's a series, and I know where it's going to go. And unless DMC 6 comes out and just decides that like we've been right all along, and DMC's like hyperdimensional, I don't see it winning in the long run. As soon as like you were right all along. I was watching Naruto.
Sono just needs to enter a sentence about blood having higher dimensional power, and I'll argue DMC to being 1B again. I don't give a shit what anyone says. It'll consistently be that high.
This is a girl?
It's already proven.
What the fuck do you mean this is a girl?
Oh, that looks like your head. Yes, that is definitely your head. Your head has exploded.
No. The Hollow Knight characters would not be able to beat DMC. Well, I mean, you could argue they scale higher, maybe, but we can only confirm 1B, so they would be in the same realm. And if you want an equalized knight between Hollow Knight and if you want an equalized fight between Hollow Knight or like the Radiance or God of Gods, I'll do that video. I'll do that versus matchup right fucking now. Nightmare Queen Grim would be the main one that would scale. Oh yeah, Abyss Hunter. If you're watching right now, So I did get Ultimisia on the stream earlier. I did get Ultimisia's fucking LD weapon. She still fucking sucks, but I'll showcase her a little bit after this, after a couple co-ops here.
Hey, little Bill, how you doing?
Oh yeah, hello, Bill. In case I didn't say anything, hello.
Watching the Naruto's.
You should be able to send just a direct message. I don't know what
we
sucks versus
freaking barriers over here.
I'm over here discussing his fucking. Are you playing by yourself?
My wave survival strategy. What the hell? Oh, that was a tracker.
Are you playing with a team or are you playing by yourself?
Playing with a team.
These people just keep deleting the enemy's turns. I feel bad. How do I not know what sucks versus? Because I don't spend my time going through the internet reading a bunch of people's fucking shit.
I feel bad for the Horde because they just get deleted as soon as they walk halfway across the map.
Oh, I used the wrong one. Oh, I'm a failure to existence. Oh, my parents regret having me.
Sugverse versus Zimsbook. What the heck is a Sugverse? Also, I've never read Zimsbook, so no opinions here.
Yeah. Like, it was intentionally written to be busted?
Sounds like fun.
Good for whoever wrote it then? Do you
Does
know
it have a good
the Moral
story?
Tempest? Can't say I'm familiar with that terminology. Do you know Izaya Sakimaki? Nope. Manglord, these names ringing any bells for you?
Izaya. Wait, no, I don't think that's I think that's Izoa. Izoio? Because, like, when you say Izaya, I think of Izaya Orihara, but that's not who you're trying to say, obviously.
I've skipped all their messages. I've skipped all the... I was not interested in this character in the slightest. I threw 5 multi-pools specifically to try and get Squall's Burst. I did not plan to get this character's full kit. This was a complete accident.
How did I get him? I am a god with the sniper rifle.
Okay.
Also, like, I was, you know Canals, right? Because you've played Gears 2 and Gears 3?
Yeah.
So, I was on the first bridge, and I was looking at a swarm running across a second bridge, and I quick-scoped him with the E-bar. And the E-bar doesn't have a scope. So, it literally, like, the instant I brought it up to bear as it was charging, because I charged it from, like, what's the thing? I charged it from blind fire, and then I went into ADS.
No, so there's a description in DMC2 that says blast demons out of existence with the...
It's referring to the secretaries.
Yeah, but it technically, apparently you can shoot them out of existence, so that would be where that comes from. The beast heads could probably do something as well.
I mean, the beast heads gave him access to infinite knowledge, and he recreated the Sparta sword out of nothing. So...
Fonade's sister and wait. You mean the fucking fencer chick? I got her full kit too. Well, I got her EX plus. I didn't get what the fuck. Oh yeah. Also, Void Munis can erase things from existence, so that should scale Dante as well.
He also created that entire timeline and the entire universe.
Zim, I have a weapon that can shoot into higher dimensional structures, so can a 3D being kill 7D being with it? If that weapon can shoot a 7D being, then yeah.
And it doesn't get contradicted and stays consistent. I guess. Never heard of something like that before. Oh.
Here, let me,
Oh boy. Where is that sentry when you need
my
one?
My first book is not very strong. Well, the main character's not very strong in my first book.
Damn, the beast heads are overpowered. I mean, they kind of are. They give you access to infinite knowledge. You can see the past, present, and future. You can warp all of reality. They allow you to transcend your own concept of space and time and then recontextualize it. So, like... I mean, those are just the powers we saw for the beast heads. And while we don't know the exact reason they were created, We have very, very strong evidence to indicate that Mundus created them specifically to replace the function of the Qliphoth, because they function identical to the way the Qliphoth does. By giving them human material or human blood, they basically give powers to whoever is using them. They even give you powers as a basic standpoint, as like an incentive to keep using them further, because you get the future sight without having to offer up human blood.
I don't think I'll ever understand, Shin, why you don't like the High School DxD main character. I don't think I'll ever understand that one. I'm not gonna talk about how powerful some of the more powerful characters in my verse are. Pussy boy, he is. Dude, Shin, you are not Dude, let's be clear for a minute. If you got girls like fucking Akuno and fucking Rias on you, you are not gonna be acting like a fucking stud. Do not lie to yourself. You're gonna be nervous as hell, like anyone else would be in that situation.
I wish I knew what High School DxD was. Oh, that's a lot of sworn.
Have you never even like seen it a little bit?
No, I don't even know what it's about or what it looks like.
Are you serious?
Nope.
Oh.
Every time you say High School DxD, I keep thinking of High School of the Dead. And I'm like, I know what that is. One of these things is not like the other, you know?
Oh, wait, fuck me. I fucking went solo. 1 second. No. Like, let's be clear here. If we were in that world with what we knew, we would do that. But if, like, a girl in real life actually talked to you, that sounds really mean, but you get what I'm trying to say here? You would be probably nervous. Especially a girl who looks like one of them. Shin, you'd pass? Shin, you stupid fuck! You don't get the right to talk shit about fucking Issei anymore. You shut the fuck up on that one. Super pass, I'm good. You know what, dude? If you want to sit on that side of the fence, by all means, you're more than welcome to.
I'm not kidding you, Shin.
Flag later.
I don't know anything about High School DxD.
No child support for me? Have you tried just like being a father and like raising the fucking kid? I mean, I guess that's still child support technically, but I mean, come on.
Strongest character you've heard? Oh, crap. We lost our engineer.
Mangler, don't watch the show.
Alright.
I mean, like, do you care about a highly sexualized show or no?
I mean, prefer as long as there's, like, a good story there. I wouldn't care.
It's got an alright story.
Is it interesting to watch?
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty interesting to watch. I would give it like maybe 2-3 episodes before you decide to quit though, because it gets better as you go. So like the first couple episodes are kind of weak, but it does get better.
I mean, so I've watched shows that have pretty good stories, or at least very interesting cosmologies that have a lot of fan service, and I'm fine with that as long as the world is interesting.
The world can be pretty interesting, but when it expands, it raises a lot more questions and like answers. Not when the MC is simping 24/7. I mean,
I just feel like my markers are just not working.
Why is nobody active on Dante's scan server on Discord? On Discord server? Well, because we kind of already. Well, ironically enough, we never put all the scans in there. We kind of just know all the scans by heart.
Yeah, like most of us know the scans by memory. And the ones that don't are the ones that are arguing against them all the time.
We really should, though, sit down and just put all the scans
I know, well, but that's going to take a while, so I'll get to it. I'll get to it when I get my fucking...
Yeah, I would not say Issei is simping either. Like, he's like... Because, like, most of the stuff we usually don't post them. No, Shin's not wrong. I mean, like... He's saying simping, but all Issei is being, like... He's just nervous. How is he not simping? Well, how is he simping? Like, because simping implies not getting any as well, but Issei is confirmed to marry all the girls in the series, and his kids from the future even show up in the light novel. So that's like, by definition, you can't be a simp at that point.
Someone explain to me what a simp is.
Simp is someone... Well, actually, you know what? Shin, go ahead and describe what a simp is, so that way I can get your definition as well.
Oh boy. Here we go. I'm so glad to be learning. So, whoa, when did that guy get a mortar?
Damn, I wish I had that burst weapon. Bird Lady is the first lady I've spent crystals on in a while. I went from... Dude, you had to pity her? I got her in 5 pools! Trash! I'm kidding. Your fucking luck's always bullshit. Mangler, I am done with you. You really said you don't know what a simp is? Oh, well, apparently he's done with you, Mangler.
People are done with me about a lot of things.
Where have you been, my man? That's a good point, though, actually. How do you not know what the term is? Because, like, it's been thrown around quite a bit.
Oh, no. I've heard of the term. I've just never
you just
bothered
don't know
to
what
look
it
it
is.
up or use it. Because I just don't know what it is.
So my understanding of what a simp is, a bitch who gets no girl, that's a simp. Where like, this game does not let me want meta characters for some reason.
Wait, so just someone who's not getting a girl, so like all single people are simps? Like that seems kind of
no.
weird.
It's okay, so an example of a simp, like the most common example you can find is someone who donates to an EU to like a Twitch thought. Do you know what that is?
Oh, so someone who watches like a Twitch streamer that's like that
they
consider really
donate
attractive and then just
and they
donates to them.
defend the person, but the way they I think you're familiar with White Knight, how like they show up for girls and shit and defend them even though like they have nothing to do there.
So this one just involves money?
Well, no, this one just involves like a higher degree of commitment to a girl who they like
doesn't give a fuck about you?
Yeah, basically. I think that's the best way I can describe it. The term
so
is
you're
called...
just a... Wait, we already have a term for that. It's called being a tool.
We do, but the internet decided to make its own.
And it's just like, we need another one.
We need one that represents our era, boomer. Did I not post?
One more. I need another... Speaking of one more, I need another headshot. I fucking missed. What is my life?
That's kind of where my problem comes in with like calling Issei a simp, because like he does go out of his way to help the girls, but he's an anime MC. He's like an MC. That's like par for the course, going out of your way to help people. Okay, here's Osram Value's description. A guy who does everything for a girl, despite them not bringing anything to the table, hoping to get laid. And Abyss Hunter is... A simp is a guy who goes out of their way to do extra things and act White Knight in order to get inside her DMs. Alright, so there you go, Mangler. You are now educated on what a simp is, more or less.
I only have a lot of people that I interact with that are simps, so...
That's probably a good
Can't
thing.
say I've really experienced that in any capacity.
Red Eye's actually stuck to putting out Visions of V chapters. Do they already have the latest one done that was supposed to come out like in August? Because if they do, then like me and Mingler can review that, or can go over that at a later date, or tomorrow. Well, actually, no, tomorrow I go to work. Fuck me, I go back to work again.
1 minute left, guys. Take out the wave.
No, they only have 20. Oh. Well, I mean the website. I just cannot understand people who would donate money to like a Twitch thought, because like there are websites that give you better stuff for free. You understand that, right? So I see these people and I'm just like, oh no, what are you doing? Don't hate on the God Mangler. Again, he deserves no hate. It's called blank is free. I don't know what YouTube comes after me on, so I'm not gonna say that there. Yes, like use him? What the fuck? I don't know what you're trying to insinuate there, boy. Bang Bros or the fellas.
Does nobody have any ammo?
And Mangler over here is fucking focusing on Gears of War.
Bonus objective failed. You heathens! Should have shot him. Oh, they killed him right afterward. Wow.
There's all the Helltaker. I was not interested in Helltaker. Like, I've seen it. I've seen the artwork, and the artwork is good. But I've never... Oh, fuck me. All right. So, new burst weapon. All right, let's see what this one brings to the table. Dude, you sure this is a girl? Dude. Abyss, you sure this is a girl? Dude, I'm concerned. Any anyone who gives you actual content, regardless of what it is better than most Twitch thoughts in terms of actual content making, like where you should spend your money. I'm not telling you can't spend your money. I'm just saying your money would be better spent literally doing anything else. I'm not wrong. Who is Ava Divine? I don't know who that is.
We
either.
had more fun debating Dante versus Goku than I did. Because people that I argue with are very unreasonable about that fact.
I think it's just that you just don't know how to speak to these people, Mangler.
I don't know how to tell them that, like, because your key shield works in very specific, incredibly specific and detailed ways, that, like, and doesn't work and isn't active most of the times against a character that you've never ever fought with and you don't have any experience in dealing with, why like that person would lose a lot? Like, there are better ways to describe what I'm saying, but like, I mean, it's easy enough for me to explain like why Goku loses to Dante, and that has entirely just to do with that he has no experience dealing with the kinds of stuff that Dante has on the table. Like, even if you think that Goku is stronger than Dante, it doesn't matter, because Dante would have superior speed and superior arsenal, so he'd never be touched by Goku.
You're not wrong.
Not to mention
I feel
Dragon
like you
Ball.
go up to someone and you tell them, "Oh, you're a fucking idiot."
Yeah, don't try to do that. I didn't try to tell them, like, guys, like, I mean, it was even the case in the original Z that if you're caught off guard, like, if your defenses are not up, you can be made weaker. This was obvious when Vegeta was just like, hey, when Krillin's just like, hey, you know, I can't blast a hole in you, you were too strong. He's just like, I'll lower my defenses so you can do it. I'm like, oh, well, if you can lower your defenses passively, that means they must not always be on board when you're not on guard. And
no, Mangler, your Dragon Ball downplay ends now.
I mean, this was also showcased in the Cell Saga during the time period while
I know.
When
it's
you know,
it's when Goku's
it was like the
in Super
10-day time
Saiyan.
period.
Yeah, it's at the picnic
yeah.
and Krillin throws the rock at him.
And he's just like, what the hell? And he's like, is Goku rock level? He's like, no, he's just not concentrating on
There's
defending
people who
himself,
debate on the general server, even though there's a separate server for debating. Regarding that one, yeah, there is, but that's more for like a formal debate. What happens in general chat are like informal shit that occurs.
There's so much informal shit that happens in general. You have no idea how hard it is to manage all these chats.
Half of them aren't even used. I don't even know when the last time the not safe for work one was used.
Myself, Alan sometimes, and Neo sometimes are like the only people who manage it.
Which is ironic because Kyle actually has managerial privileges.
Yeah, well, Balrog and Ryan and you half you guys don't do anything. Neo and me and Alan have to do everything.
Well, get on Ryan's ass then.
But that includes you and
I'm in charge of the server. My rules are beyond you.
My word be done.
And to be fair, half of Alan's interventions are on my behalf, so like I just didn't directly do it.
Oh, okay, I sent him as my representative.
Remember when Dante was planet level? No, I never knew that because Dante was never fucking planet level.
I never actually argued that Dante was planet level. I always thought, like, again, I always thought he was vaguely above, like, Marvel's, like, superheroes and Avengers, and I didn't know, like, where that was exactly. Couldn't exactly describe it because, again, like, when I thought of the Avengers, I always thought of them as, like, having completely different types of powers, so I couldn't nail Dante down.
I'm not sure on my feelings about this era yet. Because LDs have been super fucking good, except for Ultimisia's, as per fucking usual. But, every other LD I've been satisfied with. I think I've always hated planet level debaters for DMC, because I've never understood where the fuck planet level ever came from.
There's not even any statements for planets specifically.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like, it's either you can see continent, or you're at Universal. Like, I understand where continent comes from. They're fucking wrong, But I get it. I look at planet level and I'm like, why do you exist? How does your
where's
brain
the
still
planet
function?
specifically? Like, at least when Excalibur did his video on how strong Dante was, when he was wrong, he started at solar systems. And he was just like, hey, this should be here, or star level. And then higher based on, like, the Beowulf supernova statement.
I've never seen this burst open before, so I'm kind of excited to see what comes out of this.
And then he was just like, yeah, no, when Mundus makes the dimension, he makes, like, thousands of different constellations.
That was so fucking weak. I have no idea what the fuck I just witnessed. Good.
I mean, it was still wrong, but it was at least, like, going in the right direction. Significantly more so than
how
what we
the
do
fuck do you not have the EX plus for the character if you have the burst and the LD? What the fuck happened here? Did you guys know Excalibur is moving?
What?
What do you mean he's moving?
Oh wait, yeah, no, he is moving.
Like, you mean like he's moving to a new place in real life, or you mean like he's moving like from a different platform?
No, he's moving a different place in real life.
Oh,
Why?
Shit. I hope everything works out for him, because that's right now it's a pretty scary time. Well, don't say where the fuck he's moving. Don't ask that fucking question. Come on, guys. You don't ask someone about their real life. You don't ask someone for real life specifics. That's how doxing happens. Don't do that.
Yeah. Also, I'm out of ammo.
I did see that Seth did debate someone from Versus Battle Wiki, but I have not sat down and actually watched the debate itself, because I know Cal Howard. Oh, well, no, let me rephrase that. I don't know Cal Howard, but I'm familiar with Cal Howard.
He's a Cal Howard.
He is a Versus Battle Wiki debater. I didn't mean it like that.
Stuff.
I mean, like, I don't expect you guys to have fucking ill intent. Let me be clear here. I don't expect you guys to be fucking like, oh, no, we'll dox him. But it's like, there's something you don't ask on the internet. You don't ask a girl for fucking, nudes, and you don't ask people where the fuck they live. There are other
just those two things, nothing else.
I mean, there are other things, but those are the two things that popped into my head.
I know. There's obviously a lot.
Call of Duty lobbies when like a girl shows up. Oh, hi, I'm a girl. Send nudes.
The nudes, dozens of messages of like.
Okay, but girls can ask us for our dick sizes. No fucking girl enters a chat room and is like, "How big is your dick?" Get the fuck out of here.
Provide me some evidence.
I would
of all the COD lobbies or any Xbox Live or just generally any video game lobby ever. From
I want to see that.
Of like girls consistently asking dudes for dick pics. That doesn't happen. It's not existed.
I mean, look. If he wants to reveal it, that's fine. I'm talking in general. What fucking reality? What reality has a girl ever... Have you ever heard a girl in any fucking context ask how big is a person's dick size?
Well, hey, any context is a bit different. Like in a relationship. Sure.
Okay. In general.
Well, I mean, from the women that I've talked to, they seem to not generally be interested in dick size. They just, like, all that they care about is, like, if you can, like, if you're willing to have...
Okay. Outside of an adult-rated video, size is always better. What? Wait, damn it, they all fucking left. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I fucking hate when this happens. Oh, make no mistake, I am a very big proponent of anyone can catch these hands. Like, make no mistake on that one. If a girl hits me, depending on the level of force they use to hit me, I will retaliate in kind. Make no mistake, I am not someone who says you should never hit a woman. There are times where self-defense is necessary. I'm just saying don't actively go out and do it if, like, you're curious on that standpoint.
If you're not threatened and you're not physically threatened or
like if they're just like slapping
try
you,
not to go like full force.
Like if they're just fucking like slapping you or something, like you just ignore it.
Guys, you'll know if a girl is trying to hurt you. It's very obvious. Like there's some giggling involved. Or some like very fake anger involved. And
you also gotta understand that like
don't like slug her. All right, that's not acceptable.
Okay, so let's go with this scenario. Like for example, Do you guys remember the NFL guy who fucking
The NFL guy.
Well,
Wow.
I don't want to drop
that really narrows it down.
It actually does for this one. He was in the elevator
doesn't.
with the girl, and the girl keeps hitting him over and over again. He tells her to stop. He pushes her away, and she keeps hitting him. So he clocks her the fuck out, and then carries her. Okay, so clearly you guys don't fucking actually watch anything regarding sports. All right, so I guess I was mistaken on this one.
I need a semi-automatic rifle. It's actually good. Anyway, continue.
I think he played for the Ravens. Okay, so Shin knows. Of course, Shin knows what I'm talking about. The guy, of course, he does. He's probably
Shin was probably celebrating. He was just like, "Yeah, gender equality. That's how it works by punching women out in elevators." Like this is how.
Okay. So he clocks her out.
Yeah, that was probably a little too much.
And then he drags her off to his room. This was, I think, his fiance or something. He told her to stop. He tried to get her to stop repeatedly, and she kept hitting him. He clocked her out in one hit. And everyone gave him shit for it. But I thought that was okay. I thought that was a good move. Because he convinced her, he told her several times, I don't stop this. He pushed her away several times, and she kept coming at him.
I mean, knocking her unconscious, I think, is a little...
I don't think he intended to knock her out in one hit. I think that's just what happened. Because this was his fiance, I think. Like, they ended up getting married. So this was just like, she was just really drunk and she was just mad at him. So I don't think he intended to
why didn't you say she was drunk?
Well, I don't know if she was, I don't know if she was drunk or not. But I believe they were in a relationship when he clocked her.
That's completely different because then at that point they're not under... They're smashed. They're not under any, like, real perception. Of course, that doesn't mean they're justified.
It's time to get that 180% off the map.
I just say when you describe to me, no intoxication is mentioned. Just that they were just kind of arguing.
I mean, if there was no
intoxication,
if there was no intoxication mentioned, it's worse.
What you told me is very specific.
Are you saying that this is better because she's intoxicated?
Let me finish. What you told me, what I understood, was that you're telling me a guy clocks out this lady who is having an argument with them, fighting, they're pushing each other back and forth. He knocks her out, then drags her to his room. Okay? When you describe that...
Okay, fine. I guess it wasn't a college frat party. My mistake.
That sounds a little rapey.
This was not on a college campus, Mangler. It's okay.
What makes you think they need to be college kids for it to involve rape?
It's a joke, Mangler.
Oh,
by the way, Zim, are you talking about OJ? No, I'm not talking about the juice.
No, OJ kills people. He doesn't knock them out.
It's not a that story, and I can't say. Well, actually, I don't know if YouTube's gonna fucking. Well, I'm sure it's fine. Look, it's not a that story. As far as I know, it's not a that story.
Wait, Zim, how do I do that thing where I can flag your YouTube for recommendations by talking about certain content? Because there was that one time where I think I talked about a certain game long enough that YouTube started sending you recommendations for that.
Oh, don't worry, Mangler. Now you're gonna find out about a football player.
Great.
I mean,
I have two different YouTubes.
It was a good punch.
Use, so.
It was a good punch.
Oh, that punch was beautiful.
Technique.
Except for the part where it actually knocked someone out. But the form was.
Well, that's how you know it was good. A bad punch is never gonna fucking not. That's when you know it's a bad punch, when it doesn't knock someone out. Dude, look. You judge a punch on two things: its form and its effective damage. If it's effective, I think a little bit.
I'm gonna need video footage of this punch to accurately measure how good it is.
I mean, from what I remember, it was a pretty solid, well done punch.
I'd say it's the best punch, but there aren't too many punches out there.
My story would not become a TV show. Well, I mean, it does have adult. It is very graphic, and it does have some adult themes in there. But Shin, send it to Mangler. Send it to Mangler directly. I want Mangler to see it.
Sending what to me? What's happening?
The video of the guy of punching the girl in the elevator.
It's like a camera in the elevator?
Yeah. It's called footage.
Oh, okay, that makes it easier. Is there like audio as well?
I don't think there's audio, unfortunately, because I think this was at a hotel.
Darn it, that would help context so much more, because you could tell immediately if she was like drunk.
I think you can tell me certain actions. I'm not gonna put it on the fucking stream. You're absolutely fucking insane.
Bottom line, generally speaking, there aren't many circumstances involving women where they're attacking you full force and intending to hurt you, and are also intoxicated, and are also like legitimately angry, unless you did something to warrant that. Kind of in the same way that there aren't too many circumstances with guys acting.
Oh wait, there it is. TMZ Sports.
Something.
Okay, so there it is right there.
Forces underscore.
And well, I mean, like it'd be kind of. It would be a little, I guess, tasteless because there would be a lot of gore. There would be a lot of gore for starters. That would be one of the major things on the table. Fuck ton of gore. So Mangler's there witnessing the events. Did she put it in general?
What events? I'm still sniping over here.
Oh, alright, well, whenever you get a chance.
Ever get some breathing room.
Just have your teammates carry your ass for like 2 minutes. It won't take that long, I promise.
Well, I lost half my team. So I've only got like 2 other people. And one of them was the engineer. Now the sentries can like regain their ammunition, and the fortifications can't be built.
No. So. You can refill sentries with without.
No, with a repair tool, it's just way more like it's an auto repair tool. If you already have an engineer.
This is the littlest stream I've been in. No, we have 9 people, so it's around the same size as a normal stream. This went from 6
we have like
to
9 or 10.
Now it seems legit. I'll probably. Oh, look. Okay.
Darn it! He took him out before me.
All right. Let's try and get. Well, fuck. What topic were we talking about prior to this? I don't like talking about real life too often, but like this isn't like a very big real life topic. It's just like an event that occurred. I saw everyone zooming over and told me how to smash that girl. I can't tell if that's a joke or not.
Very literally in this case.
Look. Her percentage is very clearly at 180. Are you not going to take that chance, Mangler? Are you not going to go for that fucking 3 star?
Percentage is 180. Wow.
Oh, Litis.
I mean, I couldn't actually... I couldn't, like, smash the girl, so I just decided to actually smash the girl. Thought it would work.
I did win the fight, though.
That's all that matters. Nothing else. Clearly.
Victory at any cost is all that matters.
Perfectly acceptable.
Then play Hitman? I'm not gonna play Hitman. I don't even like Hitman.
You scum.
Oh, get the fuck off my back. Well, to be fair, I've only played Absolution, so... Mangler, are you a... I doubt Mangler's gonna answer this, but I'll ask him anyways. Mangler, are you a top or a bottom?
I'm not answering that. I just had to think about how stupid that question was for a second.
I was gonna say he's not gonna fucking answer it.
Like I wasn't even considering it. I was just thinking about why the fuck would you ask someone a question like that?
Mangler, he's trying to write the fan fiction for the channel. You're not helping.
God. Wait, why did I tag that?
Femdom is the shit. I'm not gonna get this. I mean, the stream's not for anyone under 18, but that's the point. I don't know what the fuck that means. No, I'm not even gonna attempt to figure that shit out. Alright, what's up, Big Wolf? These reminds me of the old jokes I used to have with like a lot of my friends in high school. Like, there was one where it's like, I grabbed the women's rights book and put it in the fiction section of the library. Just...
You wonder why you never get laid.
No, Bill, that never happened. You understand me, little Bill? You understand? You understand what I'm dropping for you right now? You understand when I say that never fucking happened? What you just messaged never fucking happened. Also, this stream should be for 18 or older only, so someone here is lying! Oh, no, it's not me for, right.
Is this man running away? I just want to say hello with my sniper rifle.
Then why do you care if he runs away? You can say hi from any distance!
There's too many walls. This map impedes my ability to communicate with people through the barrel of my gun.
It's fine, right? The close we clean them.
I'm not working! Yeah, you
Close we
should.
clean them 4 hours for work?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna shower right now?
Maybe, I don't know. Probably, because she's gonna go to work today, huh?
I think so.
Yeah.
Is there still pizza left or did you eat it all?
No, I'm not eating. I still had one last time. I'm not eating pizza.
Did you not eat any pizza at all?
Hmm?
So you didn't eat any pizza at all?
Dude, why would I eat pizza when I ate the rice and taco yesterday?
Oh, fuck, alright then. I guess I have food.
I told you I wasn't gonna eat.
Yeah, alright, cool. I think we all know what femdom stands for. That Mangler's gone AFK on me, that bastard.
I'm just sticking down my grenades.
Alright, so now that we have that character done, we're gonna move on to Ultimisia. Now I've shown off my fucking infernal device pretty well enough. We're gonna move on to Ultimisia. This is
At
the
least we
shittiest.
got the scout.
This is one of the shittiest characters I know of in real life. So, well, not like in real life, but this is one of the shittiest characters in general in this game, in my personal opinion. So let's see if she's any good. Once again, Squall is a boosted fucking animal. And let's take her for a ride. Okay, so this is going to be clearance 65 turns. This should be easy. I have the LD. She should be better. I don't have faith in this, but like it's there. I love Summer Break. Oh yeah, we're technically still in summer. It's always fucking weird. I won't. Squall's been fucking ever since his LD. I can't talk shit about Squall anymore because he's been so fucking good ever since he got his LD weapon. I hate it. I hate they made this character good.
I hate that I love him because I need him.
Well, it's like between him and Garland, they do basically the same shit, but he has way more AoE, but Garland has more utility. I mean, personally, I think Noctis is still the best DPS, but I gotta wait till he gets his burst and LD weapon and start using him again.
Oh, that Guardian. Killing me.
Currently, for my book anyway, I'm currently having Kyle and Alan read. Well, I'm not having Alan read it. Alan's busy playing God of War right now. When he's done with God of War, he's gonna read it.
Which God of War?
He's playing God of War 3 for the first time, I guess.
Good.
You know, you love playing Squall's in. I really don't. I'll switch him out right fucking now. I'll go back to Garland. Garland's the loyal. All right. Let's see what this does. Good animation. Terrible damage. Bet you won't. I'll do it right fucking now. Don't test me. Alright, let's continue. Do it, Zim? Do what? Switch to Garland? I'll do it, but I'm not going to like it because Squall is boosted for this event. Okay, then. Still doesn't cap on the only ability that can cap on it. Fuck me, I fucking hate this bitch.
That Pouncer is moving way too fucking fast. Oh, it's dead now.
I mean, the book's not gonna take you that long. It's like maybe like a couple hours read. It's more of like a light novel than anything else. It's not like a full-fledged book. Overflow. Who the hell gives her overflow? Whatever, it's fine.
Wow. An entire canal is just filled with death.
Oh, this chick's immune to debuffs. I forgot about that. Well, she's not immune, but she's resistant to them. Also, I've more or less got the script done for How Powerful Kale from League of Legends. Unfortunately, I don't have all the scans for all the feats in particular. I'll see if I can't get those before I actually finish editing the video. But it's going to take... I'll most likely make a video just covering all the scans specifically later for these characters because Targon, Shurima, and the Darkin all fall under one fucking category. I don't know who your favorite character is, Pimp Demon. I did ask Kyle if he could send me his opinion on the powers in the build, Rugal versus Akuma. That's still happening as well. I just wanna make sure if I can get the calculation for sub-relativistic Rugal, because if I can get that calculation, that's gonna. I'm not playing favorites, but that would certainly help Rugal's odds much better.
I'm not playing favorites, but I already know who's gonna win.
I mean, well, no, it really depends because Akuma does have more AP technically. Well, again, this is assuming you don't scale Orochi Universal. If you scale Orochi Universal, Akuma loses. Sephiroth cries in the corner. I'll use Sephiroth if you want. I mean, he's shit, but I'll use him. I'll pull him up right fucking now.
I'll do it.
I'll fucking do it. You know what?
I forgot that the mortar is an option from the fabricator in this
Where the fuck
game.
is this loser? He's higher up.
Damn it.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Good lord, that's a massive drop in fucking...
Dude,
ability.
what the hell? The mortar goes through buildings in 4.
Akuma is universal too? No, he fucking isn't. Hang on a minute.
Was
Okay.
Wank.
Let's let me get his character. Best one character I have ever read. The dancing guy. I have no clue what the fuck that is. Oh, is that fucking Is that there creepy?
Oh.
That
That was so impressive.
there
Feat of the English language being butchered
creepypasta?
repeatedly.
I can do with the English lexicon whatever I damn
I
well
am
please.
in fucking Texas and I'm doing a
I
better job.
am the English lexicon. I'm sorry, you didn't have to hear that.
I am missing all of my shots.
Well, maybe if you actually knew how the fuck you were doing, you wouldn't be missing your shots.
If I wasn't on canals,
Blames it on the map.
literally can't see what I'm doing.
Blames
If I
it
was
on
put
the
in
map.
if I was put in a map with nothing but like a labyrinth as a sniper, and I clearly couldn't do anything except in like a long corridor, Zem would still be like, guess you better just get better.
I'm not wrong. I don't know much about Street Fighter Power Scaling since I don't keep up with that series. Probably for the best. Apparently, I just found out the manga may or may not be canon to Street Fighter, and if it is, I gotta fucking actually sit down and read the manga, and I'm like, fuck that noise. I don't like this series anywhere near as much to put that much effort in. Like, I like Dead or Alive, like, a lot. You guys know that, and I have all the research for it, and I still haven't released that fucking video. You think I'm gonna fucking put more work into fucking Street Fighter?
Akuma is only universal through Azura's Wrath, according to Shen.
Well, that's what I personally believe. Because there's no universal feats outside of that, at the very least from what I could tell, unless you go off the manga, which may or may not have some, but again, like, that's just weird.
You could also just use Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Akuma, if you want to go there.
Just go into Reddit and search, I'm a guard station...
Because he has to kill Galactus.
Okay. Wait, does Ultimisia not... Wait. Why is my Ultimisia... Okay, so let's go ahead and just buff up Ultimisia as well while we're at it. Just get these two villains up. I'm not going to work on... I tried playing Cody in Street Fighter 4, but I just did not like him. Oh yeah, do you see that picture they posted in general about the girl from The Last of Us 2?
No,
Oh, well, they posted, I guess, a picture. I don't know why or what's specifically going on there. Well, I mean, I know what's going on in the
I don't. I
picture.
don't play bad games
I thought you were going to say I
or
don't
pay
play
attention to
movies.
them. Bad. Well, if it's a movie, then by definition, it's a bad game.
Zim, you sounded sad. In which one? In which phrase I just said right now?
All of them.
If it was sad about leveling up Ultimecia, it's because Ultimecia has been the biggest disappointment this game has ever thrown my fucking way, and that's saying something massive. Because this game has disappointed me with certain characters so many times, but no one has disappointed me more frequently than Ultimecia. I was promised so much, and I was given nothing!
Oh, damn it.
The girl's Abby. Abby's the bodybuilder, right? Abby's the Arnold Schwarzenegger person. But Zim, Ultimecia is trying her best for you? Like, fuck she is. If she would be, she'd be capping her fucking brave! Isn't the
I
last
need more
one?
ammo.
The Last of Us 2 actually got some pretty interesting DLC. Did you actually see that one, Mangler? It had the different shaders, and it also had the higher difficulties.
Did it actually get good gameplay?
I don't know.
Okay, then useless. It'd have to be a drastic shift from the gameplay that I see in The Last of Us 1 for it to be even worth playing in my regard. Again, I don't play movies. I'm not interested in playing movies. I just go to watch movies.
Then why did you play Metal Gear?
I mean, contrary to popular belief, there are Metal Gear games that aren't just played as movies. Looks at Revengeance.
I was thinking 5, but alright, fair enough, I guess.
I only played a little bit of 5.
I thought the gameplay was the only redeeming quality of The Last of Us 2.
Oh, wait, you're serious.
Well, I guess having nothing is better than that game.
Well, I guess, but like you have to. Here's the thing, though. The Last of Us gameplay was always shit because it's like non-existent. So the thing that carried that game was its story, and like all PlayStation exclusives, or at least most of them. I don't want to generalize here. A large majority of them just seem to like completely ignore the idea or the concept of replayability. So once you play through the campaign and you drop it, or maybe play it on higher difficulties, that's all you do. And then you're like, yeah, I got my money's worth. Because it took me like, several days or something to play the... Wow, he dropped a mortar on that vulture.
He didn't debuff me, so he's just taking my fucking, he's just taking... Oh, from Gunsmoke. Alright, what was going here?
Kestrel is just destroying me.
I enjoyed the first game, so yeah, I thought it was alright.
I mean, most people enjoyed the first game for the story, not the gameplay.
You're hurting Mangler by bringing up the idea that someone could actually like the gameplay from Last of Us.
I don't like walking sections. I don't like tons of forced QT events. Yeah, 5 hours of walking sections. Absolutely delicious.
Did you not play God of War?
I did.
I was saying, well, you fucking played that one just fine.
Because it was a God of War game, so at least it had some combat outside of the walking sections.
Probably the worst combat I've seen in a long fucking time, but you're not wrong. It just looks so...
God,
Oh, final! Oh! Oh!
Hang on, I'll get my opinions in a sec once I manage to get out of this fucking situation with the Kestrel.
Was that damage? No,
Oh, it's finally going down.
my eyes must be deceiving me. That looked like for a second Ultimecia did damage.
That mortar is actually surprisingly good for taking down as an anti-aircraft weapon. But then again, the Kestrel doesn't really move around a lot, so that might just be because the driver's an idiot.
Okay, let's take a look at this again. I could be crazy, but I just see some damage. Oh, 90. Whoa! Where were these numbers a while back?
Metal Gear Solid 4 with like a word with you, Mingler. Good thing I never played Metal Gear Solid 4, so I don't have to talk to it.
Yeah, so you skipped a great cinematic experience. You skipped the best movie of that year.
Don't get me wrong, The Last of Us 2's story was goofy and contradicted itself, but the gameplay was the only thing I somewhat enjoyed in the sequel. Well, yeah, because the story was shit. It was the only thing redeeming about that game, but the gameplay is still bad compared to most other games that exist in the same genre. That you could get for that you don't have to buy a specific console for.
Abyss, did you not just see me get all her fucking boards? I just got her boards right now, Abyss. Did you really not watch any of that?
Or, you could just play, like, other PlayStation exclusives that have similar gameplay mechanics, like fucking Uncharted. And even as bad as Uncharted is, it's like a third-person shooter, I'd still play it a million times over The Last of Us. Because it is leagues better. It's just The Last of Us has always been, like, about having a really good story and a solid world. It's just like, that's just it. And that's cool and all, but I'll just watch the cutscenes.
I mean, was the world building really all that good to begin with?
It was alright. I think I enjoyed it.
Holy shit! Where were these damage numbers? Well, I know this is our boosted event, but still, where were these damage numbers when I fucking needed help with that chaos? You bitch! Well, I guess she did just get her LD, which gives her more max brave, so I guess maybe that's what fucking changed it. Holy shit. If she does
actually losing her fortifications? Jeez.
If she does anything close to this in the actual normal game now, she has become actually competent. Holy shit. I'm actually a little excited. I'm probably getting my hopes up.
Getting a little motivated.
Not gonna lie, this is pretty exciting. If she's actually competent now, holy shit. LD era is just getting better and better if it actually makes Ultimisia fucking good.
PC versus Xbox. Better than Xbox. Changed my mind. I mean, it depends on what we're talking about, though. Like, we're talking first-party games, because, like, first-party games on every platform depends entirely on what you're interested in. Like, you can't universally compare most exclusives to each other because they don't share the same genre. Which is the problem with the existence of arguments regarding the console wars.
Allow Sony to just release 20 different games in the same genre.
Yeah, like imagine trying to compare all of Xbox's shooters to Smash Ultimate. Like, what the fuck do these two games have in common that makes you think they makes you warrant like a justification for their comparison? Probably nothing. Genuinely nothing.
Imagine not having Spider-Man. You mean how, like, the Avengers game's not gonna have Spider-Man for every other console but PS4, which was so fucking stupid?
And the amount of sales for a game also doesn't determine the quality, because that merely determines how popular it is. And that can be determined based on what people's interests are at the time. Like, right now, Battle Royale, super interesting. And yes, more popular than Sony's exclusives, by the way. But everybody, every Sony person... Every single Sony person under the sun will argue, well, sales don't determine the quality of a product when talking about Fortnite. But then I talk to them about Xbox exclusives. They're like, nah, they didn't sell well. And I'm like, hold up, though.
Well, what I was going to say is, can you even really talk about sales for a free game?
Well, I bring that up because, like, well, actually... Wait, no. Fortnite has a full version though that people bought.
I mean,
like, it has a $40 version that you can play.
But the majority of people would have bought it via the free version.
I understand that, but they're still playing it regardless.
I mean, yeah, but like, you can't really argue sales of like a $60 game versus fucking a free game.
I mean, they still would have been playing the base version that you
okay, are we talking...
Yeah.
Okay, but what are we talking? Are we talking playtime or are we talking sales? I'm just saying that's not very
just sales.
Yeah, then you can't argue against fucking shit like Fortnite. It's free.
Well,
you don't know how many people actually held on?
There's still shitloads of people that bought the paid version.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
the
it's.
vast majority of them bought the free version, but
I
you
will
understand the
guarantee you money
vast
right now.
majority
It's
is tens of millions. Shitloads of people bought
dude,
that game. So
dude.
even a
You
minority
wanna?
of that would still be
I do
millions
not
of
believe
people.
the sales of Fortnite, like the actual game itself, are that fucking high. Like if it's not the free version, I would bet. I would bet.
No, no, no. I said the free version, and a minority of that is just people who bought the paid version. So even a smaller version would still be like a million people.
Yeah.
And categorically, it wouldn't be any different or untrue because like the actual game itself is identical. Actually, it would have more content because you'd be paying the real version.
I mean, all you get.
But I
is a
just
couple
use
of
that as an
skins.
example. I don't have to use that as one. I could also just use Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay, 20 million people bought that game, right? Like,
Is that supposed to mean something?
no, it means nothing because it doesn't. It's literally just
No,
like
like
a popularity.
are you talking shit about Mario 8 Deluxe or something?
No, 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 no. I'm saying like so many people bought that game. It means nothing to the quality. It speaks nothing. We can't use that
Okay,
to
so
determine
are
how
you
good the game
inherently
is.
saying that the quality of Mario 8 Deluxe is shit?
No, I'm not saying it's shit. I don't like it as a Mario Kart game. I prefer other Mario Kart games. I still think it's an alright game. But like that's not an argument for it being bad or good. We can't use sales to determine whether or not something's like genuinely quality. We have to play the game and determine the mechanics within it and compare it to other things within the same genre to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Well, it's gonna come out with Lufenia DLC. So the question is, when does Lufenia DLC come out, or Lufenia difficulty come out?
Also, I'll check the chat in a sec, guys. If you're saying things and I'm not responding to them, I apologize. I'm trying to shoot enemies that are running and bolting around everywhere with a single-shot sniper rifle. So, I'm kind of playing myself here in an area that also has a ton of walls. So, I could not handicap myself any further.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So, as far as like, to answer your, well, I guess to like respond to what you're saying, Bigsby Wolf, like the whole like PC versus Xbox, that entirely depends on what you're interested in. Like, if you're interested in shooters, racing, side-to-side scrollers, you're interested in like a more stable experience that doesn't require you to look up like specific ports, and just like, I guess a more solid version of backwards compatibility, yeah, Xbox would be the way to go. Also, if you prefer like a ton of like super cheap deals and subscriptions, yeah. If you prefer access to like emulators, you want to play with the highest possible performance conceivable, but you're also prepared to like do a lot of work and modifying and dedication, and you just want to make like a huge entertainment system, I think PC is the way to go. Like ultimately, if you understand though, if you take a PC and assuming you're fully dedicated to it, like you're willing to modify this and upgrade it as many times as possible and get potentially everything, at that point I can argue that you're willing to download emulators because that would be less work than going out spending money and actively upgrading the PC. So, as well as like modding games. So therefore, I could argue if you fully modified a PC and you're prepared to get all the games that you want, there's not really a justification to get any other platform. Like, not even PS4. Because you could literally, like, it's only going to be a matter of years, and I mean like a couple of years, before the PS4 index becomes backwards compatible to PC. Because the PS3 index is already backwards compatible via, like, emulation. So, I mean...
Imagine having to wait that long to play your games.
I mean, people are building PCs all the time, so... Given that the next console gen is about to start, I feel like it's a valid point for me to say that, wait a year or two, because most people are waiting a year or two to start the console gen anyway, because they're satisfied with their PS4s and Xbox Ones. Like, that's kind of the point. They want to be sure that they, ensure they got a good product, good bang for their buck and all that.
Fucking enemy.
What is decision making?
Oh, damn it. Wait, is he gonna kill her too?
Mingler's right about what? I said like a million different things. Help me out here.
And I believe I'm right on all of them.
I won't stand to take any disagreement, but I want to know what you think about it. This is the face of irrationality, children. Oh, the sales argument. Well, I mean that's the easiest thing to talk about because you just can't use sales to determine the quality of a game. It just doesn't work.
This is such bullshit.
Why does this thing have to charge?
I'm trying to think of who I can use here. Okay, let's actually get rid of Squall and let's actually bring in you know what? We haven't used Lightning in a while. Let's see if Lightning can make this work.
Time to mark.
Woke up super fucking early. Oh fuck me, there's someone else here.
What?
I think I saw Kyle there.
Just snooping.
I was scrolling by so fast.
It's almost like if we have like mods, they can enter the stream chat or something. Crazy concept, I know.
It's fucking insane.
Really put the stop to that. Did I put my mines over there? Oh wait, no. Dude, mortars can reach through buildings and solid surfaces. Maybe that's why they're behind the fabricator.
It seems your people are asking for more Bakugan scaling. Kyle's working around the clock to get you guys that Bakugan scaling, guys. Don't worry about that.
I'm almost finished season 2.
You sound so dead inside.
No,
I'm working on it.
It's 5:30 in the morning where you are?
Go to bed, you child.
Oh, I woke up at 5:30 too. Alright, it's about 4 here. Yeah. I don't know where the fuck you guys are at, but alright. Hang on. Fuck! We're already gonna fucking lose Ultimisia now? Alright, that should give me a free turn. Yeah, free turn.
And if only those 2 losers hadn't quit, would have had the money necessary.
If only I hadn't been abandoned by my teammates, I could have won.
Well, it would have been done by now. Because I'm on like wave 36.
Who are you still fighting with? Who the fuck has stayed by your side?
I got a scout and I got a heavy, which is pretty good because they've got high damage.
They're like, we won't abandon you, Mangler. Not in this fight.
Well, it's also like they just
I heard that's up.
even if you don't have an engineer, a scout can be a replacement engineer because they carry so much power and so much money. So, I mean, it is a better alternative. Oh shit.
The boy was talking such high hopes and dreams, and then immediately is like, oh shit, all my plans just got down the drain. Alright, I was gonna do the challenge mission for Ultimisia, but we can't even beat the normal fucking chaos. Fuck this. I'm gonna just spend crystals to get this done now so I can just get the 5 fucking ingots. Fuck that noise. Last guy was so much easier too.
I cannot angle this thing over the side of the canal. How is this possible?
That's because you're nothing but weak.
Oh.
Define either? I don't understand what you're asking me. Anyone knows how Valve never makes a game after a sequel? I'm pretty sure most of humanity has noticed that one at this point.
You're talking about the fact that they never make like 3 games in a row. They always stop at 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do kind of do that. The world may never know.
So are you seriously like thinking about that? Yeah, they fucking do it all the fucking time.
Well, the only ones I could think of were like Team Fortress 2 and Half-Life.
Left 4 Dead just cries in the corner.
Oh yeah, well, and Portal.
To be fair, Portal doesn't have a spin-off, to be fair.
Doesn't matter, because it doesn't have a 3 in it.
Will it be better for the world, being able to eat rocks or peeing invisible urine?
What?
Being able to eat rocks. Why would that even be a question?
Being able to pee invisible urine just simply mean... Hang on, that wouldn't be useful at all. Like, you'd still make the sound, it would still take up space, it'd still be waste. It would still have all the same properties, you just couldn't see it. What the hell would be the point? You'd still have to pull down your pants to go to the restroom. At the worst, instead of exposing yourself and then being charged with public urination, you would just be charged with public exposure. So you just look like a dipshit.
I love like just how upset you are about this. Like the idea of fundamental.
It's so stupid. Why? Why? Also, there are a lot of enemies here.
Oh my goodness gracious me. I fucking hate this chaos stage. Fuck me. I wonder if I'm gonna get a character that makes this fucking easy. But for today at least, that character is not on my roster. I'm also kind of glad that at least Ultimisi's gained some damage numbers down. Go Flourish Steel.
That scout still has an insane damage output.
So what you're saying is you're grateful to the scout for fighting for you?
I'm grateful to the scout for having the most overpowered weapon in the game and buffing it by 120% damage. Yes.
What's your favorite special infected from Left 4 Dead? Hunter.
I only played a little bit of Left 4 Dead.
That has to be... That's a sneeze that people
Oh
show
god,
cute.
here we go. Wait. This is from the guy that has the dumb laugh. I don't even have to know what you're going to say to know that it's gonna be stupid.
Do people get on your ass about your sneeze a lot, Mangler? Because
Like I've got future sight and I know what's coming. Play it on me.
No, Mangler, very, very clearly.
No, I'm waiting. I'm ready.
Very clearly, whatever's going on here is bad for. Your sneeze sounds like a fucking cat.
Like a cat sneezing?
Yes, it sounds like a cat fucking sneezing. You sound like a small, adorable animal, Mangler.
Yes. Good.
I'm never gonna be able to get this out of my head. Mangler's like at fucking school, minding his own business. He sneezes and all the other kids just start calling him cute and he just gets mad about it, like, no, I'm rough.
I'm rough.
That's how Mangler's origin story.
I need to act tough. It's an attack on me.
How dare you say I'm cute? You'll see who's cute when I've slaughtered your homes and desecrated your graves.
My sneezes kind of vary. in like sound.
Wait, I
From being
forgot.
that
Doesn't Mingler
to,
have
like-
a big forehead? I don't know.
We don't talk about this.
The answer is no,
Wow,
apparently.
everything is exploding. Why is everything exploding? Oh shit!
I don't know, ask Lebanon.
What's happening?
What the fuck did you just say, Kyle? I think I heard Lebanon in there.
I don't know, ask Lebanon.
Son of a bitch. Who's more powerful as a fictional being, Batman or Jesus? How many times did I tell you guys not to bring in real life, like actual, like big shit? Into Wait, fuck me. Where does that passive come from? Fuck, is that the LD? Zolt is a character from Hollow Knight, and Zolt doesn't even scale demon. Zolt doesn't scale to any of the god tiers. You're fucking crazy. I've played Hollow Knight. Zolt doesn't scale to any of them. Oh fuck me! I hate this mission so much.
A turret. Oh, there it is.
He can be as amazing as you want, but he's still not gonna be able to touch Demon Kings. Well, it's not we're being able. Oh, I guess we were debugging beforehand. Alright, go here.
Whoa, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, fuck, Fetty, you changed your fucking profile picture. Oh. I was like, who the fuck is that? But I'm like, oh, wait, that's a Fetty.
That guy throw a grenade at me?
Why'd you change it to the bird, man? And there's Kyle's morning growl.
That was the dogs.
Your dog
That's
sounds like
why.
you.
Well, I moved him. He didn't like that.
He did. Where the fuck is he on your bed?
Next to me.
What?
My dog just rolls over whenever I try to move him, and I'm like, no, it's not time for scratching, it's time to get picked up.
He wasn't having any of it.
Why do you guys not let your dogs love you?
My dog's way of loving me is rolling over and then waiting for me to scratch him.
You have the privilege of scratching, Mingler. Do you not appreciate it?
You have the honor of appreciating my existence. Do so now, feeble human, or I will walk off the bed.
Does the dog actually walk on the bed? You go do it?
Oh, he does sometimes.
Mine's way of showing love is trying to run at me as fast as he can, or trying to smash into me as fast as possible for a hug.
It sounds like a good dog. Sounds like man's best friend, 100%.
Sounds like
Wait, did this bitch get stoned? Oh, there's an irony in there. That's ironic.
Oh. That shotgun's got some range.
Swamp Thing versus Chair Urizen. Isn't Swamp Thing like fucking like high fucking 1B or something?
That is skill DC.
Because doesn't Swamp Thing scale to like fucking doesn't he scale to like the presence?
Oh, this range is just not great.
If he is high 1B, he should win because we can't confirm DMC beyond anything beyond 5th dimensional. How long is that bitch gonna be stoned for?
As long as it takes.
It's taking all my might not to make a Middle East joke.
You son of a bitch, Kyle.
Zim, have you ever fighted Virgil on DMC3 DMD difficulty on his third fight?
Oh, yeah, I actually completely forgot if I asked that question. Yeah, I did. I beat in DMC3. Well, wait, as who?
I think he just asked. I don't know who he has to ask.
Because, like, that does matter a little bit, because I have done it as Virgil, and I don't think I've ever done it as Dante, though.
Now you just gotta do it with no damage.
Why would I want to play as Dante when Virgil exists in the fucking game? Alright, so there's my revive to just stretch out my fucking gold so that way I don't fucking immediately have to fucking... This is just stretching me out so I don't immediately have to buy a revive because I don't want to have to buy a revive right away, but I'm probably going to have to. Swamp Thing is actually 1A? Oh, is he? Then yeah, I can't get Cherry in that far. Yet. Dante's not better than Virgil.
Shit, this carrier. He is a tank. Oh no, he's going right through the barriers. What?
Alright, what's your logic? What's your reasoning, fuckers?
Oh, were you responding to me or them?
Well them, because Big Blue Wolf's like Dante's greater than Virgil, and I'm like, no, he's fucking not.
And what category?
You poor children arguing over who's better, Dante and Virgil, while a big brain here is going
What?
to stick with my Argonauts.
Oh, hang on now! Hang on now! We all know it's Argos!
Better question is, why did Agnes die so young?
If we
What
thought Dante
regard
came out
do
of
you
the
guys
DMC4,
mean?
there was no reason for Virgil to exist to be H? What do you...
Oh, we're talking story. I thought we were talking gameplay.
If we're talking story, Virgil's still better!
That was much better of a character.
If you're talking narrative, now you've really lost the fight!
Oh, there we go.
Fuck, this is so...
Alright, hang on a second. Let me address chat.
This might be the most boring fucking chaos I've done. Fuck.
We allowed Dante to keep Yamato even after DMC4. There'd be no reason for Virgil to exist. I mean, you do realize all of the games happened because of Virgil, right? Every single game and, like, piece of source material except for, like, the novels. Actually, some of the novels even tie into the game. Like, DMC3's manga, Deadly Fortune's novel. So half of the novels and every single game except for 2 happens because of Virgil's actions. Actually, if you want to consider 1's novel canon in its events in its entirety, that also happens because of Virgil as well. The shift in the story like shifts entirely due to what Virgil does in the story. So Virgil's pretty busy as far as the cosmology, and as far as his character, he's far more interesting to engage with than Dante is. And you can prefer to like him more, that's your opinion, but like he objectively has more going for him.
Everything has because Virgil decided to get motivated.
Virgil was always motivated. It was just a matter of when. And how you were going to see that motivation. Are our barriers still up? Oh my god, all of our barriers are still up.
Oh my goodness. It's taking all my fucking effort not to be bored out of my fucking mind here, but this is so tedious. I don't have any characters who can actually fucking do this one effectively. Because that first stage is so fucking stupid. Alright, set that bravery gen. Virgil's want to be compared to OG Dante, plus Dante has one-liners Virgil couldn't dream of having. How is
He
he
doesn't
compared?
really need one-liners though.
How is
Like,
he compared as a fucking wannabe to OG Dante? In what capacity?
like they're both trying to accomplish very different things.
You can like
Virgil also
Dante's
doesn't have his own
character-
game. Like,
You can like Dante's character more, but like Virgil moves the plot.
Like, would you like to start from the beginning? Okay, so DMC3 happens in its entirety because of Virgil.
And
Because
the
Virgil
manga.
goes to Fortuna to get information about Sparta, then learns about the library where Arkham is, travels there. Arkham
You're
offers
forgetting
his
the manga.
services, and then he does everything in DMC3's manga, where he performs the releasing of the extra seals, then unseals Temnagru, then does literally everything from killing half of the
All right,
bosses in the
Miss.
game,
Take care. If you're
or
taking off.
fighting half of the bosses in the game, to fighting Dante and forcing Dante to have like a character arc. Then DMC1 happens as a direct result of what happens in 3 because he released the seal in the underworld and he becomes Nello Angelo when Mundus realizes what's going on. Then shows up to fight Dante multiple times over the course of the game and becomes a massive motivator for him killing Mundus. Also gets the Sparta sword to him at the end of 3, which results in him, which is the only way he's able to beat Mundus at the end of DMC1. Let's see. DMC4 happens in its entirety because Virgil decided to bang some chick and has a son. And his sword is also in Fortuna, along with the armor pieces that make all the Angelos. I mean, DMC5, I don't really need to explain, him splitting his soul in half. But, yeah, like DMC2 is really the only game that isn't pushed by Virgil at all. But I even argue and joke that we could say Virgil's involved in that because Dante merely wanted to cosplay as him for like a couple hours. But that's... But besides that, yeah, he just kind of moves every single piece of source material. Visions of B is literally about his humanity. Before the Nightmare is just more DMC5 information. Deadly Fortune novels, director's cut of DMC4. So...
That reminds me, new Call of Duty game got announced.
Okay.
And yet no gameplay.
Shut the fuck
I just want
up.
to see zombies.
Why do you care about zombies so much? Zombies isn't that good.
Huh. That's pretty good.
It was an obsolete game mode from an obsolete time.
Oh boy. Let me just finish this wave. God, I am not going to be the sniper again after this. Like, I'm checking these maps before I pick my classes. I don't care who's on the roll. Well, okay, unless it's like engineer. It only needs to be one engineer. But I definitely could have stood to be like a heavy or another scout or like a soldier. That was a stupid idea on my part.
How did Virgil say get in Fortuna if he fell in the demon world to 3 and his story in 4 was before 3?
I actually don't know how the sword gets to Fortuna, but we do know Virgil's the last one who had it, so like... I mean...
No,
regardless, like it's even if you
Yamato
want to
is
say he's
also
not responsible
major
for it,
plot point of 4.
it doesn't matter because
true.
his demonic power is inside the sword, so he's directly responsible for the power boost that Nero gets from it.
If you want to be like if you want to get like super technical, Virgil's the reason Nero exists, and Nero's the plot of 4.
Well, I also mentioned that like he's the reason Nero even exists at all. So, I mean, while Sparta is responsible for a shitload of the stuff that happens in the series, he's also responsible for all the things that Dante and Virgil do because he created them. Like he's their father, so like he has some credibility to that effect, and Virgil would be no different in regards to his relation to Nero. Well, JK and Dante and Virgil are cool in different ways. I can agree to that. I just don't really like Dante's character as of 5. Well, granted, I've not been liking him for some time, but 5 just he's just a super massive hypocrite.
Zim, you know who they use in that trailer, right? I don't know what trailer you're referring to. You're referring to the Call of Duty trailer. Let's just wait. Let's just let him kill us. Let's just let him kill us. We're all out of abilities at this point.
Oh wow, that is a lot of damage.
I actually haven't watched the trailer yet. I just saw that they announced it.
That's all you need to know.
What is I saw it was a historical based fucking footage. So what are they showing off? They're showing off like some old dictator or something. Are we gonna get another Castro or what?
Seems like Russia.
Oh, so then it's Gorbachev then. Because presumably it's going to occur during the Cold War when, near the end of it. Well, actually, no. Wasn't Gorbachev in charge of the entire Cold War for the USSR?
Why haven't we gotten COD game on the Korean War yet?
What war?
This is the Korean War. The one during the 50s. You not remember that war?
I'm not 100% familiar with that war. That's a little strange.
It started in the 50s. Everybody, I guess everybody's just like, hey, Cold War and Vietnam were the only ones. Like, we had the Korean War. It happened. We just turned it into a stalemate.
Must have not been... Oh, fucking... Wait, are you talking about the Vietnam War?
No. The Korean War.
Okay, see, I heard that, but then I heard, like, stalemate against America. So it doesn't make sense.
I said we, as in America did it, but...
Yeah, so that would imply America didn't win a war. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Can you believe this guy, Australian Kyle?
Australian
it's
Kyle.
almost as if you act like you Americans win everything.
I mean, I know he does.
Do we not?
Even though you guys only came into the arse end of it to beat Germany, but then claimed that you won
let's
the
be
shut
very
the fuck
clear
up.
here.
You guys wouldn't have won that fight without us. Now, did we
Dude,
do as
fuck off.
much?
The Allied forces were on the verge of winning.
No, they fucking weren't!
Russia was ripping
The only one you
Germany
beat
up
was
the
Japan.
asshole. They didn't, like... Yeah, Germany would have taken the East Coast, but then Russia literally would have just killed them all. Because that's what they were already doing. We didn't need
If
to
they
be there
did
to
not have the
facilitate that.
pressure we were providing, I mean, well, actually, how many people did Russia still have to throw at them? Like, what, 10 billion more people?
Has a lot of body. Do you underestimate how many people, like, the Soviets were willing to sacrifice just to kill Germany? Like...
They needed France to beat Great Britain? Yeah, because we weren't a fucking nation then. We were still colonies. We had nothing then.
We had to fight in the open with honor.
Like, I know, like, in actuality, Russia basically dominated World War II. I understand that. Like, I'm not saying that's not what happened. But pretty sure we were pretty helpful in the War of the Pacific as well.
They won for the same reason we were pushed off of North Korea in the Korean War, and that's that they had more people than Germany had bullets. So, you know,
it's crazy. All these propaganda pieces of America not winning the war. Crazy.
No, it's crazy that you've got a sport called the World Series and the world's not even invited.
You're not wrong.
headshots are so difficult to get in this. Oh no, somebody killed that Guardian.
I've always kind of wondered why baseball's considered a World Series, considering it's not like an entire. I mean, football barely started getting worldwide events because, like, I think we had a couple of games in London.
You ask why baseball is called a World Series, and yet you underestimate the arrogance of the American.
Don't be mad just because we're better than the rest of you. The only thing America is good at is war. No.
Good at a couple of things, but we are really good at war.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's like our main
Movies, fast food.
We're good at culture. and war.
We're
Mainly
even good
war.
at culture wars.
So the culture war is the ultimate war.
We're good at combining things as well, and then making trademark for it. And
So
then,
we're
like,
good at actually. So we're good at actually respecting creators' rights and shit. Oh wow. Well,
oh no, I didn't say that.
No burgers.
I just said it's starting the process.
I don't think burgers. Well, we're better than any other nation that does this. In terms of copyright, we're the best nation.
If you're about to say that Americans didn't make burgers, I think it originated with America.
Well, it's because I was gonna say like,
we got burgers came from Germany.
No. The meat of burgers came from Germany. I don't know if they made hamburgers the way we do. I think.
Yeah, I don't know if they made it in the specific style, but like the origin of that.
I've never heard
like,
the culture from America because of their mix of cultures. I mean,
Germany makes a lot of things that I like.
Germany makes a lot of good stuff. If only they didn't fuck themselves over, they would probably be a more world-like nation. They also make cars and good food and great chocolate. Really good chocolate.
Well, they're better than the French because they're not stuck up.
And also they don't lose every
Don't
war in
sneeze on
5
me.
seconds.
How dare you? Don't sneeze on me, then come up for a hug.
Every time you guys have your dogs, it's like, oh, it's just like...
My dog has the decency to at least sneeze the other direction.
Damn.
He's just like, yeah, no, don't worry, fam.
Zim, does America have brown cheese? Fuck, I don't think
that
we
sounds
have brown
gross.
cheese.
That sounds unhealthy.
That sounds like it's been expired for 3 decades.
That sounds like you should not be eating that.
That sounds like something you'd find under the foreskin of a mummy.
Or in the dumpster.
Ooh. I don't know what Kyle's trying to say. Draw the ones that... Wait, is your profile picture supposed to be your characters? Fuck, I was always wondering what the fuck that was. Anyways, yeah, no. America creates a lot of food. Not very healthy food, but we can make a lot... Well, I mean, it used to be healthy.
Oh, don't worry. You've got nothing on the Scottish. They have the most unhealthy food in the world.
Fucking bastards.
Wouldn't the Order of the Sword still try to lure Dante to Fortuna and try to use him to fuel the Saber instead of Neo? Surely things might have ended differently, but the Order of the Sword would still move with the path. Alright, Desk, I'm just reading one of your previous comments, and I'm not sure what that was in relevance to, so maybe you could, like, help me out here.
Oh, it's chocolate cheese? Oh, that's gross. Chocolate cheese sounds like the worst combination of things I've ever fucking heard of.
Is it chocolate that looks like cheese, or is it cheese covered in chocolate?
Red Army cannot be overrun.
Yeah, but no, Shin, we have a culture. It's just that we don't have, like... Our culture is not the same as other cultures, because
our culture consists of finding something and then doing the fusion dance with it.
Yeah, that's exactly...
And then taking it home.
That's what I was going to get at. Like, our culture is fucking basically grabbing everything and mixing it together, whereas everyone else's culture is just what we take from them.
Well, our culture consists of either consentingly taking your stuff or unconsentingly taking your stuff.
From what I understand, there has been no consensually giving.
Well, I just assume, you know...
Except for Mexico. They show up of their own volition.
There's got to be like at least one or two.
Yeah. Mexico, Mexicans.
I was going to say like maybe just the European countries that started out here in the 13 colonies. But beside from that, well, actually, wait, no, and the Irish, and yeah, well, that's really it. Just the European colonies. We pretty much took everything else from everybody.
The luck of the Irish wasn't too great.
The what?
The luck of the Irish wasn't too great. They didn't get many jobs.
Wow, I never thought your Irish accent would sound worse than mine. Despite you being Australian.
Oh, what the fuck does that do to anything?
Well, he's already got, like, an accent that sounds similar to most, like, British people. So, like, he's got, like... He's basically cheating. He's, like, halfway there with tonal. I have to like work up to it.
Kyle, I didn't realize you sounded British. I guess you're British now, Kyle.
I was just like, those are fighting words.
I mean, the British did fucking over hard.
George,
Still are, but that's not the point.
do you not like your tea and crumpets?
You guys said Nero was the plot of DMC4.
It's so
Wouldn't
fluffy.
Dante be able to reforge Yamato? We don't have any evidence that
But
he'd be
crumpets
capable
and
of doing
honey.
that.
Ooh.
Because Agnes wasn't capable of doing it. Like, Agnes was convinced that with magical ascension, he couldn't even repair Yamato, let alone, like, reforge it at all. It's entirely possible that Dante could have tried, but, like, he would have had to have someone as skilled as Agnes at his disposal. And that's very unlikely that he would have... And even then, more than likely, he would have to pull all of Virgil's demonic energy out of the sword before he could start tampering with it. And I don't think the sword would respond well to him doing that.
So the question of Red Dusk asking, would Dante be able to reforge Yamato?
That's what I just... Yeah, to go ahead.
I didn't realize you answered that.
Well, sort of. You can add your 2 cents.
What the fuck?
Well, my 2 cents would be, you could assume it, but we wouldn't really know.
I mean, the way by which Nero does it is with the bringer, and we still don't know how he did that exactly. So, I don't think we could safely conclude that Dante would be capable of doing it. And again, Dante never came into contact with it, but Dante's never done anything like that before.
First
But
time
the closest
for
thing he
everything?
got was like Rebellion, but Rebellion was his physical manifestation of demonic power, not Virgil's, which had all Virgil's DT energy in it. Or not Yamato, which had all Virgil's DT energy in it. Okay, we're almost there.
I'll probably go ahead and stream there since I just gotta take care of some couple maintenance things. It's already 1:27. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next stream or video.